So I've just been to see the 1517 train to Paris, and I just feel like someone really needs to tell Clint Eastwood to stop making hour-and-a-half long films about 5-minute incidents. Sully, you know, there was just about enough to it that the film kind of remained interesting. But this just doesn't, just isn't a film. Like, don't get me wrong, so the film is about an incredibly brave and heroic act performed by 3 guys, and it's a story worth telling and it's a story worth knowing about. But at the end of the day, without wanting to kind of like diss their achievements, it's something that guys of their training probably do every day against terrorists. Like, you know, 2 dudes particularly in the military thwarted a terrorist attack. It's just not film worthy. That's the thing. And also the film kind of has the dudes who were involved in the incident acting, and to be honest, they do an incredibly good job considering none of them are actors. But the problem is none of them are actors, so making the film interesting for the amount of time, I don't want to blame them because it's not their fault. It's Clint Eastwood's fault for making a bit of a risky decision, which I'm not convinced paid off. The main problem with this film, though, isn't actually because, you know, it's an incredibly brave act which probably deserves a really good film if it was going to have a film. And it's 3 guys who do an incredibly good job considering they're not actors, they're heroes. But we get like an hour and 20 minutes of backstory and 10 minutes of the story. And the hour and 20 minutes, like, if you have backstory, you kind of want your backstory to be relevant to your story. Like, you want it to all kind of play out in the end and go, oh, that's why we found all that out about them. But in this, we're just literally finding stuff out about the characters that isn't really that relevant to what they do at the end. So you kind of feel like, what was the point of knowing all of that stuff? You may as well have just done a 10-minute mini film about like the thing they did that was brave. So I don't know, like, I kind of feel like it's just a little dull and a little bit of a waste of time and waste of potential. The acting, to be honest, for most of the real actors isn't that good either. The script isn't brilliant. Clint Eastwood does direct a good film, but just not really much to it. So if the average cinema ticket was going to cost me, in fact, if the most I wanted to spend on a cinema ticket was £10, I guess I would probably spend 5 on this, and that would be 5 for effort, not 5 for quality. So yeah, probably not the best film, which is a shame.